One introduction to conditional statements. Conditional statements are a fundamental concept in programming that allow you to control the flow of your code based on certain conditions. These statements enable your program to make decisions, executing different blocks of code depending on whether a condition evaluates to true or false. In Python, conditional statements are crucial for building dynamic and responsive programs. 2. Purpose of conditional statements. The primary purpose of conditional statements is to enable programmers to write code that can adapt and respond to different situations. They allow programs to perform specific actions based on the values of variables, user input, or the outcome of previous calculations. By using conditional statements, you can create more sophisticated and intelligent programs that can handle various scenarios efficiently. In Python, there are 3 main types of conditional statements. 1. If statement. 2. If-else statement. 3. If-elif-else statement. Each type serves a specific purpose in controlling the flow of a program based on the evaluation of conditions. The if statement in Python is used to execute a block of code only if a specified condition evaluates to true. Here's how it works, along with an example. Example. Python x equals 10 if x till 5. Print x is greater than 5. Explanation. In this example, we have a variable x assigned the value of 10. The if statement checks if the value of x is greater than 5. Since x is indeed greater than 5, 10 for 5, the condition evaluates to true. As a result, the indented block of code beneath the if statement is executed. The output of this code would be x is greater than 5. Purpose of if block. The if block is used to conditionally execute code based on certain conditions. It allows programs to make decisions and perform different actions depending on the state of variables or other factors. This enables developers to create more dynamic and responsive applications that can adapt to various scenarios during runtime. The if-else statement in Python extends the functionality of the if statement by providing an alternative block of code to execute when the condition evaluates to false. Here's an explanation along with an example. Example, Python x equals 4 if x to 5, print x is greater than 5, else print x is less than or equal to 5. Explanation. In this example, we have a variable x assigned the value of 4. The if statement checks if the value of x is greater than 5. Since x is not greater than 5, 4 and 5 is false, the condition evaluates to false. As a result, the code block under the else statement is executed. The output of this code would be x is less than or equal to 5. Purpose of if-else block. The if-else block is used to provide 2 different paths of execution based on the evaluation of a condition. It allows developers to handle both true and false outcomes of a condition, making the code more versatile and capable of responding appropriately to different situations. This enables efficient decision-making in programming, enhancing the functionality and flexibility of applications. The if-elif-else statement in Python allows for the evaluation of multiple conditions in sequence. It provides a way to check alternative conditions if the previous ones are not met. Here's an explanation along with an example. Example, Python x equals 3 if x to 5, print x is greater than 5. Elif x equals 5, print x is equal to 5, else print x is less than 5. Explanation. In this example, we have a variable x assigned the value of 3. The if statement checks if the value of x is greater than 5. Since 3 is not greater than 5, this condition is false. The elif statement, short for else if, is evaluated next. It checks if x is equal to 5. Since 3 is not equal to 5, this condition is also false. As a result, the code block under the else statement is executed. The output of this code would be x is less than 5. Purpose of if-elif-else block. The if-elif-else block allows for the evaluation of multiple conditions in a structured manner. It provides a way to handle different scenarios by checking alternative conditions if the preceding ones are not satisfied. This enables developers to create more complex decision-making logic in their programs, accommodating various possibilities and ensuring that the code behaves as intended under different circumstances. Sure, let's go through 3 simple LeetCode solutions involving conditional statements along with output explanations. 1 problem. Given an integer num, write a program to check if num is even or odd. Solution, Python def even or odd num. If num%2 equals 0, return even, else return odd. Test cases, print even or odd 6. Output, even, print even or odd 7. Output odd. Explanation. The function even or odd takes an integer num as input. It checks if num is divisible by 2 without a remainder num%2 equal 0. If the condition is true, it returns even, otherwise it returns odd. Testing with 6 outputs even because it's divisible by 2, while testing with 7 outputs odd because it's not divisible by 2. 2. Problem. Given 3 integers a, b, and c, write a program to find the maximum among them. Solution. Python def find max a, b, c. Max num equals a if b max num. Max num equals b if c max num. Max num equals c, return max num. Test cases, print find max 593. Output 9. Print find max 1028. Output 10. Explanation. The function find max takes 3 integers a, b, and c as input. It initializes a variable max num with the value of a. It checks if b is greater than max num. If true, max num is updated to b. Similarly, it checks if c is greater than max num. If true, max num is updated to c. Finally, it returns max num, which holds the maximum among the 3 numbers. Testing with 593 outputs 9 as 9 is the maximum, and testing with 1028 outputs 10 as 10 is the maximum. 3. Problem. Given a list of integers, write a program to check if all the elements in the list are positive. Solution. Python def all positive nums. For num in nums, if num equals 0, return false, return true. Test cases, print all positive 1, 2, 3, output. Print all positive -1, 2, 3, output false. Explanation. The function all positive takes a list of integers nums as input. It iterates through each element in the list. If any element is less than or equal to 0, it returns false, indicating not all elements are positive. If the loop completes without returning false, it returns true, indicating all elements are positive. Testing with 1, 2, 3 outputs true as all elements are positive, while testing with -1, 2, 3 outputs false as one element is not positive.